We are here interviewing with Mr. Roy, the Chief Technology Officer of Look So Cool company. So first, let him explain about the Look So Cool company.
Look So Cool is a software company, and under the brand name SimPass, we develop software for Europe and American market, mostly facilitating e-business.
So you are the entrepreneur of this company, right? So
yes, I'm the founder of the company. I actually worked as a software developer for nearly 10 years while I was studying at Admission University. And later on, I thought that it was just not fun for me to work at a job from 9 to 5. So I quit my job and founded this company so that I can be my own boss.
So I heard that you are graduate from ABAC in BBA faculty, right? And why you choose to be to work with the computer things?
Well, I think that it's not much different because as a business graduate, I'm supposed to do business. I'm supposed to be an entrepreneur. I just choose a different industry, and the industry that I had really high interest with, because since I was in ABAC, and my first computer in ABAC was Sun Solaris in State Building, and I spent a lot of time with that, and it was the inspiration for me. And from then, I really have a lot of love for computer, and I tried doing other type of job, tried doing different type of business, but none of them, I was not successful in any of them. And finally I decided, hey, I should do something that I really love to do, and I really know a lot. So I decided to do for the software because I have that knowledge. And I'm not doing anything different because I'm using all the knowledge from my business background.
Okay, so what is the most important thing that you're focusing when you are work?
I'm focusing on customer expectation and managing time and managing stress. In most cases, every day starts with my sales goal, and then the projects that I was doing is because there are a lot of projects and there are a lot of people involved. So we have like more than 40 programmers team in India. So whenever we're running a concurrent project, the same people are in different team. So they cannot do a task for a whole day. They probably work on something for 2 hours, then work on another thing for another 3 hours. So I really have to know what they're doing. So I really have to manage them. So that was the most daunting task. Hiring the right people, I think even Bill Gates would say that one of the most tough tasks. And in my case, hiring and managing both were very tough, rather than selling.
Can you describe your management style?
Well, my management, I would say that laissez-faire and charismatic both. I give a lot of freedom to people who work, because I realized in many cases that when I saw someone's work and I compared to myself, and maybe everyone likes to think about that, but I thought, okay, I could do it better. But I decided that I cannot actually do everything by myself, and I cannot look at everyone on my own scale that, okay, they could have done better, they could have done like me. But I started learning that, okay, whatever they have done their best. And no matter what they do, I encourage them. And some cases encouragement doesn't work, of course, you have to use that. But in most cases, I try to encourage them. I try to tell them that if they do it faster, they will get a reward. If they would do quicker, they would get a reward. And also, I give them a lot of time to learn something, or honesty is very important. So I just don't give you a task and say, okay, you have to do it. But I ask them, if you do not know, then please come to me, because I can help you. If you do not know, tell me. Maybe I will send you some information so that you can learn it. It's not that you have to know everything. It's not that you have to do everything. Rather, it's more of a give and take, work as a team member, where they don't feel like I'm being their boss, and I don't feel like I'm isolated from them. I'm very connected with them all the time.
So it makes them feel more comfortable, right?
That makes them feel more comfortable. They're never afraid of me. It's very important. They're never afraid of me. They can joke to me, and it's really helpful in that way.
Yeah, just make the atmosphere at the workplace to make better. And what is the goal of the company?
In terms of, there are a lot of different kind of goals. I don't know which goal you're talking about, because there are financial goal, there are in terms of growth goal. So let me answer you both. In terms of my long-term growth, we are basically focusing now in the international market, only international market, only in the US and Europe. And we have a very small presence in the country that I'm in right now. So my goal is to actually have a huge presence here. Our goal is to be one of the top software vendor in Asia.
And what is your target customer?
My target customer, we are actually in a very small niche, and I would also advise if someone wants to start doing their business to target niche, because whenever you're starting a business, the market is so big that it's easy to get lost. And you all start thinking of the revenue and you start thinking that you want to do everything. But at the end you cannot do everything, right? So my niche are people who wants to go online, they want to sell something online. And they want to have e-business. They already have a brick and mortar store, but they want to extend their e-business. And in some cases they already have e-business, but they want to connect their software to enterprise management system or like SAP or CRM. So we facilitate them so that we bring automation in their business so that they can increase their productivity by spending less time. They can increase their profitability by spending less and bring automation in their company.
So if I have the companies and I want to explain it on the internet, so I can contact you, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. If you want to do anything on the internet and anything to do in there, whether you want to sell, whether you want to communicate with your customer, whether you want to manage your customer satisfaction through internet, I mean, we make it happen.
Okay, and what is your strategy to increase the sales? Or it's just like the niche market, so you cannot?
No, we have a strategy actually. It is a niche market, but definitely my strategy is a little bit different. I'm not going to get everything that comes on my way. This is a very important distinction you have to make it when you're doing business, because you cannot be too greedy and you cannot want to be everything at the same time. Then you would not go anywhere. Most people, what they do is they try to do everything and they get distracted because there are just too many things on your hand. You have to understand growth happens gradually. So my main target actually is I position my company as a premium provider. So you only work for people who actually are willing to pay the premium price. So even though for that reason, if you have to work less, maybe we work under, we have more capacity, but we do not want to utilize the capacity just working for less. So in that way, we target and position our brand so that people know when they come to our website, when they speak to me, when they read our proposal, they get the feeling that we are premium. And they also know why we're premium, because we give them support. Basically they can contact with me 24/7. If not me, then someone in my team. And usually software companies, what they do is the first thing they do is they delete their phone number from their website. If they can, there is no contact address. But what we try to do is we give them our Skype address, we give them our phone number, we give them their cell phone number. We encourage them to contact with me, call us, tell us how can we help you. It doesn't have to be that for everything you need to pay money, but if you can consult us for free. And this really encourages them, because mostly no one wants to give them advice for free.
Yeah, it's good for them. And have you ever faced like any serious problem at your work?
Yes, definitely I face. One of my weaknesses, my personal weaknesses, was definitely my superiority complex. In most cases, I always considered myself a very good programmer. And when I see someone else's work substandard, I actually used to get really, really angry. And this was very troublesome, because I realized that people could not be like me, or people cannot have the same standard like anything that you do, or everyone probably think they are better than anyone else. And I used to create a lot of pain for other people. And then I realized that people are actually around me, they're working really hard, and they actually try to make me happy. But I in return did not make them happy. And one day I realized that, and I tried to turn things around, and I do not use my anger as a weapon, but rather than I try to use my understanding, I encourage them, and I think I get much more better result in this strategy than my previous strategy.
And how long does it take for you like to do one project?
It actually depends how big it is. So usually our smaller project would take around 2 months, and longer project might take as long as 6 months.
Should you briefly explain like the process?
Okay, so usually what happens is our business is totally in the basis of lead generation. So we generate our lead through our website and also through our software partners. So after that they come to us, they probably write us an email and they said, okay, this is what we want to do, so tell us how you could help us. And in that case, what we do is we write a proposal, detailed proposal, and after they go through the proposal, they approve, and then it comes to our team. And our team is definitely not here in Thailand. One of the reasons is that it's very difficult to find programmers that know English. And it's an industry that's moving very fast. What you know today or you just become graduate is old tomorrow. And people really need to know English, and people need to go actually learn faster, which I'm really sad that I could not so far find that kind of quality people. So I turned to India, and so there are a lot of people in India, very good quality programmers in India in terms of cost, in terms of expertise, they're really great. So then their work is distributed there in my office in India, and there we create a small milestone for the big project. And each milestone we take it as a percentage of the project that's going to finish. And we use our collaboration software and to manage the whole team. Even the customers can comment in the early development to the end of the development, even after development, like bug fixing and other things. So everyone is actually connected. Everyone can communicate. It's like a Facebook of software development. So basically it's fun. It's not stressful. So people can chat at the same time if they're bored, they can even listen to their music, but they're actually working, and it's very different from any other workplace in the world. Because you'll be working, wearing your shirts, wearing, holding your favorite phone in the hand, or eating something that you love to eat, but at the same time you're working, which this kind of fun is mostly absent from the workplace.